I'm here to show you a workout that you can do at home with just your upper body. These are all upper body exercises and you can do all of them or some of them, however you want to do it. The first thing you want to do is always make sure you're warmed up before exercising. I suggest jumping jacks or jogging in place, knee lifts, marching. 5 to 10 minutes, just get that core temperature up first. Some basic upper body stretches that you can do at home. These feel great. One is a water ski stretch for your lats. You can use a door and use the doorknobs. Grab onto the doorknobs and sit back and stretch. You can also put your hands in a dry sink in the sink and just stretch back. That's called a water ski stretch. A straight arm stretch, just go in any doorway. The arm is straight behind you. Turn your feet and hips out and just gently lean in, and you should feel a stretch through your chest and the front of your shoulder. That's another one you can do. Salute stretch, salute, bring your arm across your body, push the elbow in towards your body, you'll get a great shoulder stretch. And last one, tricep stretch. Pretend you have an itch on your back, grab your elbow and gently stretch back. I would do each of these before you start to work out your upper body for 30 seconds each, and then in between each set. Do the exercise, I'll tell you which stretch goes with each exercise. So let's get started. Some basic things that you can use from home. I found some detergent that has some weight to it. I found some vinegar, and I found some cans of beans. Even if you have some light dumbbells, you don't actually need anything, but sometimes you want just a little bit of added weight, and you just open up your fridge or your cabinet and you'll find some things that you can use. We're going to start with 2 exercises for the upper back muscle, for your lat. I call them your bra muscle. The first one is a 1-arm row, and you can do it on a chair, on a bench, whatever you have that's kind of moderately, even a fit ball if you have a fit ball. I'm going to grab a can of beans. I'm going to have one knee on my chair. I'm going to lean forward, stomach in tight and back is flat. I'm going to pretend I'm rowing with one arm. I'm going to pull the elbow back toward the hip and then bring it down. Exhale as you come up and bring it down. If it's too light, find something that's a little bit heavier. This is a little bit more challenging. Pull the elbow back. Do 1 to 3 sets, 12 to 15 times. Make sure you find something heavy enough that's challenging. You can do bent rows with 2 cans of beans. Knees bent, back is flat, abdominals are in tight. You're going to do the same motion, but you're using both arms again. And just exhale and bring them forward. The stretch that goes with this is the water ski stretch, the one that we did either in your sink or on the 2 doorknobs. For your chest, there's a couple options to work the chest and the front of your shoulders. You can take your cans of beans, you can lie on the floor or on your mat, and you can do basic chest presses. Elbows are not straight out, but not next to you. They're in between. You're going to push up, gently touch, and come down so they barely touch the ground. Squeeze, pretending you're giving someone a big hug. So as you come around, you're actually squeezing those chest muscles right through here and hugging. Okay, so that's one exercise. You can also do push-ups. You can do push-ups anywhere. Modified push-ups on your knees. Your arms are right underneath your shoulders, a little bit outside of your shoulders. You're going to lower down. Notice my elbows are in between, straight out and straight back, and I'll show you the difference. So this is the correct way. I'm working my stomach muscles, my chest, the front of my shoulders, and the back of my arms. If I go out like this, I'm going to injure my shoulders, so do not do that. Keep them in just a little bit. If you want to add more triceps, you can keep your arms closer together, lower down, and push up, and that will get the front of your shoulders and the back of your arms. If you are more advanced and would like more of a challenge, you can do push-ups on your toes. Same thing applies. Your arms are a little bit outside your shoulders. You're going to lower down. Exhale, coming up. Okay, so those are for the chest and the triceps. Those are some chest exercises you can do. Shoulder presses. You can sit in a chair. Just sit on the end of a chair. If you have high blood pressure, you don't want to do any pushing over your arms, I would skip this one. Even if you're on medication, there's other options that I'm going to show you. But if you are a healthy human being, you can sit on the end of a chair. There's some options. You can put your cans of beans to the side, push overhead. This works on the shoulders and the back of your arms. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, flip them around, face them forward, and push overhead. These are shoulder presses. The exercise that you would do after this would be that salute stretch where you bring your arm across your body. Another exercise for your shoulders are side raises. There's 2 ways of doing them. You can do them straight arms, bring them up, make sure your elbows and hands are level with each other, shoulder height, and come down. Exhale. Or you can put them in an L. Arms are in an L position. I'm lifting my wrists and my elbows parallel to the ground and lowering down. This works on your deltoid, which is your shoulder muscle, and you're going to do the salute stretch that I showed you. This one after each set. Bicep curls, you have a couple options. You can use your cans again. Elbows are slightly forward, but you're standing up straight. You're going to curl up. Try to squeeze that muscle. These weights, you may find the beans are too light, and you're like this, and you're like, oh, this isn't doing anything. Squeeze the bicep. Make a muscle. Show someone your muscle. Squeeze the bicep coming up. Squeeze the bicep coming down, sorry. It'll make a difference. You can also use something heavier with just one arm. Watch your form. Come up and come down. Now this, I don't have to squeeze my bicep as much because it's much more challenging. 2 to 3 sets, 1 to 3 sets, 12 to 15 times, and then you can do the straight arm stretch that's in the doorway to stretch out that bicep muscle. Triceps, you can do tricep kickbacks. You can do it right on your chair. One knee is on the bench. The leg that's down is the arm that you're working. Back is flat. Never lock out the joint. Keep this knee soft. Elbows pinned next to the body, slightly raised. You're going to extend, squeeze your armpit like you have a grape in your armpit and you're trying to squeeze it. Trust me, that will give you that tricep, the squeeze that it needs. Squeeze, come in a little bit before 90 degrees. Squeeze. You can also do this just bent, just kind of like the rows with both. Squeeze and come on in. Squeeze and come on in. These are light, but I can totally feel my triceps because I'm pinching that grape underneath my armpit as I go out. Squeeze. If you are more advanced, you can do tricep dips. You can sit on the end of a bench or chair, make sure it's stable. I kind of sit on my hands a little bit. Scoot out. Beginner would be knees are bent. Make sure you keep your shoulders down. This is wrong. Shoulders are down. You're going to bend just the elbow joint, come up and squeeze that grape underneath your armpit. If you need, it's too easy, straighten out your legs. Now you're going to lift more of your body weight. Lower, squeeze, lower, squeeze. After you do that one, you can stretch out your triceps. So all of these exercises, you can do all of them. You can do some of them, whichever ones are comfortable. If you want to make it more in high intensity, after each set, do 3 sets of each. And after each set, do 25 jumping jacks. Trust me, your heart rate will be up and you will get a great workout. So there you go. Good luck.